Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy kdeemoo baby, and I'm back in another video today. And in today's story, I'll be telling the story of Robert Williams for the Boston Celtics. I'm very excited to tell the story, so let's get into the story of Robert Williams for the Boston Celtics, and let's talk about it in today's video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and let's get into it. The Celtics, ever since they lost Garnett, they haven't had a true center with such upside and a defensive anchor like Robert Williams, as they play small now and have a fast style of play. As for now, they assessed that weakness with the need of Robert Williams as for his career development as a rookie until now. Robert Williams is a small ball center for the Boston Celtics that has made his name known around the NBA as for his presence mostly on defense throughout his career. As for Robert Williams, earlier in the season, he suffered a meniscus tear, and he's basically supposed to make his return to the court by Christmas time, but it is an injury he was dealing with in last year's playoffs, as he got surgery to basically clean up the damage. So how did he get here to the NBA? Let's tell the story. Robert Williams was born on October 17th in 1977, as he was born in Louisiana. As for now, at 25 years old, he's basically a young center for the Boston Celtics, who has been at the peak of contention for the NBA for a while now. Robert Williams was basically born in a small town in Oil City, Louisiana, which had a population of 2,000 people. For Robert Williams in his career, it basically needed that he needed to learn how to basically navigate now throughout the NBA world. Basically, for his college playing career, he played for the Texas A&M University as for college basketball. He played for the Aggies, and Williams was drafted with the 27th pick in the 2018 draft by the Boston Celtics. Robert Williams had a breakout season last season, the 2021 to 2022 season, which saw him being named to the all-defensive second team and reaching the NBA Finals as a starting center for the Celtics. Robert Williams went to a high school in Louisiana where he attended North Caddo High School. There's not really that much to say about this, but he's a 4-star recruit, and he was ranked 50th in the ESPN Top 100 Prospects for the draft class of 2016, and he was the number 1 prospect in his city in Louisiana. As we already know, Robert Williams then committed to Texas University for college play. On to Robert Williams' college career. Robert Williams didn't really stuff the stat sheet like that. He only had 5 points, 5 blocks, and 7 rebounds in high school, as he was a Defensive Player of the Year in the SEC Conference, and that's a given. After Robert Williams in college, in his freshman year in 2016 and 2017, he had 11 points, a team-high 8.2 rebounds, and he did this as a freshman. But after a good college season, Robert Williams decided to stay on for more years in college, instead of being a one-and-done player, and he basically stayed a second season in college, as he was drafted as a lottery pick in both years, in the years of 2017 and 2018. On to the NBA draft now. Scouts really questioned Robert Williams due to his lack of work ethic and many other things. Robert Williams had many work-related issues as his focus on the game for basketball. As for Robert Williams, basically dropped his draft stock drastically as this concern. The Celtics drafted Robert Williams, the 27th pick in the 2018 draft, and the pick the Celtics didn't really see coming, as he signed a rookie scale deal with the team afterwards. As for Robert Williams, it was revealed that he'd been playing with a vascular disease, as it's basically a problem in both legs. Robert Williams would need further evaluation later on, though it wasn't serious, but he would have multiple flare-ups with his issue as for his legs. Though throughout his college playing career, it's basically an ongoing issue. Robert Williams then had many questionable acts as a rookie. He had missed team flights, he had missed team functions, he had missed team phone calls, and many other things you can mention. Accidentally during his introductory media conference call, and he missed his first summer league game action. This was thanks to a missed flight, as basically he lacked sleep. This gave Robert Williams the nickname of the Time Lord as for his questionable actions. Robert Williams made his professional debut on October 23rd of 2018, as he played only 4 minutes for the Boston Celtics in their team loss for the Orlando Magic. Then he would be assigned to basically a Celtics G League team, which is the main Red Claws, on November 2nd. Then throughout November and December of that year in 2018, Robert Williams played his time playing the G League and the NBA before getting more time with the Celtics, as basically Al Horford got injured, which gave him more playing time as the Celtics lacked a lot of need at the center position. During the Celtics 2021 playoff run, basically Robert Williams during the season, he was dealing with many injuries throughout the season and was very nagging, as Robert Williams dealt with a toe injury and he even suffered a meniscus injury. Robert Williams had an excellent playoff run as he was the main force of defense for the Boston Celtics, and in Game 1 against the Brooklyn Nets, he basically blocked 9 shots to set a team's playoff record for blocks set in the game. He also got you 11 points and 9 rebounds, and he basically had a productionable playoff debut. The injury basically stayed with Robert Williams for the rest of the series, and Robert Williams left Game 3 with a sprained ankle after playing 6 minutes, and he missed Game 4 and 5, and basically the team lost 4-1 in the first round, and this was to the Brooklyn Nets. In the season 2021 to 2022, it was his best season yet as he was a Defensive Player of the Year candidate for the Celtics when healthy, as he played 61 games and he got a full level of production, as he got you 2 blocks and almost a steal per game on average. On December 31st of 2021, Robert Williams basically got his first career triple-double as he got you 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 123-108 win over the Phoenix Suns. The Phoenix Suns are a good team at the time. This is basically a good thing to see for Robert Williams putting up that stat. On March 28th in 2022, it was announced that Robert Williams suffered a torn meniscus again in his left knee and would be out indefinitely. 2 days later, he underwent surgery and was ruled out for 4 to 6 weeks, and he even played throughout his pain for the Boston Celtics in the NBA Finals after getting hurt in the Bucks series again with a bone bruise he suffered in his left knee, as it is basically a long series versus the Bucks. After Robert Williams, he was then returned to the Celtics in the NBA Finals, and he basically gave you about 7.5 points per game in the NBA Finals. Though his production wasn't really a lot, he basically gave you almost 7 rebounds per game and basically almost 2 blocks a game, and he scored a field goal at 76%, and that was pretty much good for his caliber. Then in Game 3 for the Boston Celtics at the TD Garden, Robert Williams stuffed the stat sheet with 8 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 4 blocks in a 116-100 victory that gave the Celtics a 2-1 edge in the series versus the Warriors in 2022 Finals.
Pull. Blocked by Williams! Throws a three-pointer right back at him.
As we all know, Robert Williams is basically dealing with an injury at this time, but as for having his performance, he basically got off to the right start. But basically, it's the only performance I'm pretty sure he had. But for Robert Williams, he's the heart of a champion, and he always wanted to help his team win a championship. So Robert Williams is basically limping on the court. You applaud his true effort along with his coaches and teammates. But for Robert Williams, he's gone through a lot in the NBA career, and he is now hitting his stride for the Boston Celtics. And as for now, for Boston, they wait for Robert Williams' return as he's recovering from a knee injury cleanup to basically deal with that meniscus tear. But the story goes on. That's a story basically of Robert Williams as he's on to the next step in his NBA career, which is returning to the court after having another meniscus tear. But that's a story on Robert Williams and basically his story and time in the NBA. And if you all enjoyed, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I got more videos. And if you guys have any story suggestions or any other videos, let me know, and I'll be sure to do them. And it's your boy kdeemoo, and I'm out, man. Have a great birthday, y'all. That's the story of Robert Williams and how he got to Boston Celtics basically being a defensive anchor for the team. And it's your boy kdeemoo, and I'm out, man. Peace out.